It's Kay. Hello? Hey, friend. It's Kay. You know I came to slay.
Hello, everyone. And I am super duper annoyed. I'm not even going to apologize for my French. So, here's a little story time for you guys. Here's a little background. So what's happening is I am currently in my moving truck. As you can see, we are me and my boys. Say hi, boys. Say hi. And we are on our way to California. Anything is better than Chicago. Because when I tell you, Chicago has been the worst state that I've ever lived in. 0 out of 10 stars. Like, if I'm being completely honest, I guess I could give it like a 3 out of 10 for the fact that, yeah, the nightlife is nice. Like, it does have a good nightlife here. I can give them that. The nightlife be jumping. Like, snow, rain, hail, sunny, gray, like, the nightlife be jumping. But I feel like it gets old really fast. Like, I spent 2 years here, and I went out, you know, I danced, I drank, I ate good food. I feel like the food is more expensive here because obviously they have to get everything imported, and also because Chicago is just expensive in general, like for absolute no reason. Back to, yeah, my rating. It's just like, yeah, the food is like, it's okay, but I'm a big fan of like seafood, and I feel like obviously the seafood is way better on the coast because they're getting snatched right out of the ocean versus here everything has to be transported, and it doesn't taste the same, it doesn't smell the same, and it really doesn't cost the same. Like, the cost is crazy for seafood and just food in general, because a lot of stuff has to get imported. So that's partially for my reason on the rating, and also just like the vibes here are completely different. Like, the people, the environment, the housing is so expensive, but like I feel like it's so old. The properties, they're so old. Like the housing, everything is built like a long time ago, and they have all these historic buildings, which is nice and all. I mean, I suppose for, I don't know if maybe you're a history buff, or I'm not really sure, but me personally, I like my house to have, you know, new appliances and new furniture and look like it's from this century. So, and also not have all these hidden underlying problems, bad plumbing, all these issues that come with having a really older house. A real old, like, I don't know if I said that sentence right, but whatever. So yeah, that too, and the fact that you're paying an arm and a leg to basically live in the ghetto, and if you want to live in an actual nice area, you have to pay like 3 times that amount, is just insane to me. There was almost a bee that just flew in here just now. You was gonna see me break my whole life to get up out of here, but my dogs was in here, so I would have had to defend them some way, somehow. Yeah, the cost of living is not great. I don't think they pay very well here. Like, the pay, from my personal experience, has not been all that well, especially consider the cost of living here. It just, like I said, honestly, 0 out of 10, but the nightlife adds like 3 points to it, but because I just feel like the nightlife isn't something that makes me want to live in a state. Like, that's not gonna be the determining factor of whether, that's not going to be the determining factor on whether or not I want to live in this state. Like, the fact that the nightlife is nice, because guess what? The nightlife is nice in a lot of areas, and the things that I do value in what state I would like to live in, it just does not. Chicago does not meet those standards for me. So, and the ticketing is crazy. Like, the amount of tickets that I have accumulated in these 2 years is insane. And it'd be for like the pettiest stuff, like the police officer. Like, they are so petty here. They're so money hungry here. I literally parked my car one time at 9:05. I know they were watching me because they had to be close. I took a picture of the sign because I was going to pay for it once I got to the restaurant. So I got to the restaurant at 9:10, and I paid for the parking on my phone. And then when I leave the restaurant, I get to my car and it says that I got a ticket at 9:07. Mind you, I got in my car at 9:05. Okay? That's the type of stuff that I'm talking about. They're so thirsty to, you know, rip people off here, make them pay so much money in taxes, make them pay so so much money in registration fees, make them pay so much money for parking tickets and red light tickets. But I mean, they don't put any of that stuff back into the city. The potholes here are ridiculous. Like, I couldn't walk down the street and get my wheels knocked off like in a matter of seconds because it is so many potholes all around the street. Like, the city is completely like, they don't put any of this money back into the city. So I'm wondering, what are they doing with all this money that they're making from selling weed, you know, legally, from all the dispensaries, from all the dang tickets? Like, where is this money going? Because I don't see it. I don't see where it's going. So basically right now, the reason why I'm sitting in my car in the hot with my poor dogs suffering is because my car was broken into, vandalized, and my car isn't even the year and make, like, you know, the Honda, Kia, boys, whatever, but my car isn't even the make and model like for that stuff. But some idiot child decided to attempt it with my car, and really just so bad that I can't even put the key in the ignition, and it is so expensive to fix that I can't afford to fix it right now. Insurance is not an option. And yeah, I've like literally expended all of my, like, I've tried my very hardest to try to find a way to take my vehicle with me back to California, but every time I think I find a solution, there's a problem to that solution, and it just is ridiculous. So basically the main thing is that it doesn't cut on, so you can't move it. Somebody was passing by and I didn't want to chat while somebody was walking by. Anyway, I didn't want to look like a crazy person talking to my camera. Even though I am a crazy person talking to my camera. Aren't that cash? Yeah, basically can't move the car, so like if it doesn't get into neutral, if it can't be moved, rolled, then nobody can put it on a flatbed, and the flatbeds are the ones that transport the cars to and from different cities and states. So I was going to originally put it on the back of my U-Haul, but the U-Haul people, they did not want to push my car up the ramp or whatever. That's not in their scope of things that they provide, so they didn't want to do that for me. So then I tried to get it transported for $1,300, and they were going to pick it up yesterday. But me getting it towed to the U-Haul place and getting it towed back through AAA, they actually ended up, the AAA guy, when he dropped off my vehicle, he ended up really over because he took the wheel and he turned it all the way like 180, so that it was in the lock position. If it's in the lock position, you have to be able to put your key in the ignition to start it up and to be able to move the car, to move the wheel out of the lock position. So I'm not sure what possessed him to get in my car and turn my wheel any way at all. Like, I don't know why he would do that when he knew that I was gonna like get on a flatbed tomorrow. I was attempting to put my car on another flatbed. Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Transport guy was here, he had the transport, he was like literally ready to put it up there. Like, my problems would have been solved. I'd have been a happy camper. And then yeah, apparently the AAA guy from the night before locking my wheels, so he was unable to, the transport guy was unable to take my car. And so I tried to see if maybe I could put it in storage, but you can't put it in storage if you can't actually operate the vehicle and move it onto the property, because they don't take, like, yeah, you can't get your car towed into the storage unit. So AAA wouldn't even put my car back in the garage where they took it out from, because they said that it's like a liability outside of there, blah 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 blah. So now my car is sitting in the middle of the road on the street, and they have street cleaning on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. And so basically if I leave it here, it's just going to accumulate tickets. And you know what's the crazy part is that there's absolutely nothing wrong with my car. Like, literally my car works completely fine. I've been on multiple road trips with it. I've never had any issues with it. Genuinely love my car, best car ever. And the only reason why I'm almost done paying it off. Like, literally I'm so close. I have like $1,000 left for me to be done paying it off, and I would have a free car in my name that I wouldn't owe anybody anything for. but because somebody decided to fuck with my vehicle and didn't even know what they were doing, some stupid kid that thought that, because my car isn't even the type of model that you can steal like that. It's not. It's too old for that shit. So whatever idiot out there, if you're out there, whatever idiot decided to fuck with my car, count your fucking days, okay? Count your fucking days. So yeah, it's completely like, basically I just have to like get it towed to CarMax and sell it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm literally waiting here. I've been waiting for like 2 hours because I don't know what it is about AAA, but or if they're just not listening or what their problem is. But if I tell you that my car cannot go on a flatbed, and that is the whole reason why I'm calling, and it's like the wheel is locked, it doesn't move, why would you bring me a flatbed? Why does somebody pull up next to my car with a flatbed? And then then I call them, so then I have to send him away, and I have to wait another hour for them to send out somebody else. Then somebody else calls me, and they're like, and I'm like, I need a wheel lift, not a flatbed. Oh well, let me call you back, speak to my dispatcher. So then I talk to the supervisor. Yeah, and I'm also waiting in the car with my 2 dogs, literally overheating. Because they keep sending me the wrong vehicle. So yeah, that's the type of day that I am having. And it was crazy because I talked to the supervisor. You see my dog is like struggling to breathe here. Are you okay? That's alright? This is fucking ridiculous. Like, my poor dogs, like, I have the window open. We were like literally just outside walking around. It's a little bit cooler outside, but I mean, I don't know what the frick else to do. But yeah, I was talking to the supervisor, and the lady had the nerve to be like, okay, so I'm just make sure I specify in the notes that you need a flatbed. Here in the notes it says you need a flatbed. I'm like, no, I cannot use a flatbed. I need a wheel lift. Okay, let me just double check to make sure. Yes, because what the fuck? Whenever I get on the road today, I have absolutely no clue what time I'll actually be able to even get on the road and start driving and be on my way to Cali, because I just don't have time. I have to be in Cali September 1st because I ordered movers. I paid for movers, and if I'm not there, the movers aren't able to move my stuff, then I waste money because it's too late to reschedule. So I would be out of $300, and I can't afford to be out of any more money. Like, I can't. So yeah, there's my long rant / story time / fuck my life / fuck bullshit / fuck Chicago. So yeah, that is it. That is all I have to say. That is all she wrote. And I will keep you guys updated on my trip. Look at my poor dog. He's like, I'm hot, Mom. I might just be about to just take them out of the car for a little bit. Like, but anyway, I'm out. See you guys. Peace. Ugh, bro. My body is aching. So overall, basically, I've been here from 2 to 7 p.m. just to find out that because the car is not registered, doesn't have valid registration tags in the state of California, I'm not allowed to sell it anywhere. Why would I register a car that I cannot drive? But I guess nobody gives a shit about anything that I'm talking about. And they've given me their fucking kiss multiple times in multiple days, and you know what, I'm just fucking fed up with it. I'm over it. I'm done with it. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm ready to fucking go. Goodbye.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell, because you know we got those bangers. Oh yeah, and speaking of bangers,